Hi everybody, welcome to my art channel. My name is Beatrice Ajayi and I'm an artist, and this is my channel that I use here on YouTube to share the different things that I'm getting up to in my art lab. Today I thought I should share an actual video because I have family over and I can't really do the live the way I'd like to do it. So I am going to just record something for you guys today and just to have a look around the studio, and that will be and kind of my share for the live for today of what's going on. So I'm not sure how long this is going to be, but I will edit and try and create something for you just to show you some of the behind the scenes of what's going on, seeing as I can't be with you directly. So let's have a look at what I've been up to recently. I have been creating some artwork, and the artwork I've been creating has been for the shop. So there's a brick and mortar shop collective, it's an art collective here in Glasgow that I'm a part of, and I have been creating work to take in. I actually have a lot of work that's there that I want to go and look through, tidy up, and make sure that my display is done correctly. So that's what I'll be doing. It'll be next week Wednesday, so a week from today. I'm going to be going in to do that. So I've prepped all the stuff that I want to have for taking in. I'll just show you some of them, some of the new stuff I'm taking in. I'll just get up and show you this. So I have a whole bunch of different stuff. These are some of my framed art prints. Don't know if the reflection is going to let you see that there. But I have these little characters that I've created digitally, and they all have their own little stories. People always ask me why I have the birds in their heads. Even my kids are still confused about this. I don't know, it's an inspiration I got to do, and apparently it's something that's not new. I've been told by some other people that it's something that was even done in really olden days times by different creative people, and they had probably different meanings for why they did, the birds coming out of holes from different environments and things like that, but which I need to look into probably to find out why they did that. It'll be really interesting to see if they colorate, if they are something on par with each other. But basically, I didn't used to put the birds in the heads of my characters. So some of them I do, some I don't. But for me, it's about a symbiotic relationship. So that's why I usually do that about nature, because I'm really into my nature, and I am discussing in my head that idea of animals living together in a cohesive manner, and technically that means the whole earth living together in a way that we complement each other and we're not destructive to each other. So I think that's mainly the underlying reason for this very interesting aspect where I put the birds in the head. Is just to show that I think that we can all live together, even though it seems to be a struggle. Yeah, we can just live cohesively together. So I've got that. So I've got art prints that I framed. What I did with the frames was I thrifted frames, or would say here in the UK that I went to the charity shops and I got different frames, or those frames I had that I wasn't using as well, or I ordered some frames, but some of them are thrifted or from charity shops, and I have kind of repurposed or resized my prints to put into the different ones. So that they can have second life instead of just being, thrown away. So I think that that's a good sustainable way to try and approach making my prints. So when I do that, looking at a frame, I'm trying to decide what kind of characters can go in that. I'm also looking at that area of like merchandise more and more, because I want to see myself as a business that has, let's see, I'm just going to read it off here because I wrote this down. I was trying to narrow down what my whole art creativity and is about. So I was thinking here to create a leading brand of arts and gifts and stationery kind of thing. I think that's what I'm trying to narrow down what it is that I'm doing. What is my purpose for my creativity that I'm doing? I don't want to just be creating artwork for the sake of creating artwork. Apart from sharing the creativity and being inspired to do things all the time, so sharing it is like a thing for me because I can get other people as excited as I am. But also, it's like obviously I'd love to keep on doing it, and that all involves finance and organizing yourself to be able to generate money from what it is that I'm doing. So I'm trying to always look at packaging, presentation. So like my little easels that I have, that I've got a handful of them I'm taking into the shop. And they're little canvases that I have painted, and then I have put my little iconic Highland cow here on it. So it's very abstracted. Different colors to complement the colors of the cutouts. So this is actually from an old fabric from a project I did while I was at uni. So I'm repurposing a lot of my uni stuff that I still have, and I've created a little cow from this one, which was on canvas. It was like a screen print design. So I've got quite a lot of these little cutouts I've created now, and I put them onto canvas like that. And then I thought it would be really cute to put it on an actual easel. So that's the easel, and then packaging them so that they stay together, they don't fall apart. Because some of them that I took in earlier, like earlier in the year, they kept falling off their little easels. So this is a bit more, I think, packaging wise, a better idea. So that's what I've been doing, and branding, putting my branding on everything that I possibly can. So like on this one as well, putting that there. The little cows, I still have a lot of these that I've cut out that I'm going to paint new canvases. Once these have sold, because I have quite a few of them, then I'll do some more. So where are those actually? Oh yeah, I'll just show you those as well. So I have here like different, let's see, is my angle alright? I just hope you can see me properly. But yeah, these little cows that I have created, and I can use on canvases again. So they're very abstracted, but you can see them. It's very blurry here at the moment. Let's see if I can get you to see that. I have a whole collection. These are quite dark ones. There's like really bright, colorful ones as well. There's a red in here. So they look very simple, but I'm planning to do the same, put them on a canvas as well at some point. So I've got quite a few I've cut out, and I've got my little container here. So yeah, and I have one more thing I wanted to share. Oh yeah, here it is. Which is so a couple of t-shirts I got printed out to try them, because I've not done cotton, if I can say correctly, t-shirts yet to sell in the shop, but I designed this t-shirt, and I will be basically having that in the shop as well. And this t-shirt is, the design on it was originally supposed to be a fox, but I have to say I wasn't really convinced with the way it looked, so it's become a dog. And I've decided to start trying to add some text as well onto my art, and doing the t-shirts for me looks like the idea I want to use for this, because I can't really, I'm still struggling with putting them onto my illustrations and how to give some kind of communication across that. I need to do a lot better. But yeah, this is one that says a dog drinking tea. So I've got a series of these that I've still to finish, but I've done two of these dog ones because I wanted to try them out, and they're in the larger sizes. This is let's see, is this a size? Size that I do? Yeah, it's just, this is a large, because I noticed as well that it's the tops I sold in the shop were the larger ones that were selling first. So I thought I should try doing that larger sizes first. I still have maybe one top left in the shop. I need to check because I sold one again just last week. But I only made a handful of them, so I need to see what's left when I go into the shop. Tidy out the front, rearrange things, and then also, what's the next thing as well? Yeah, check in the back, tidy that up, and make sure that whatever needs new packaging, I bring them back home and I repackage them for better presentation. But yeah, just different things I'm really excited about taking into the shop. But yeah, the whole aspect of what it is that I'm supposed to be doing, trying to organize it and bring it together so that it's more cohesive as a brand. I love different subject matter. I love to tell different stories, but I'm trying to think of how to bring it all together. So one of the things I'm trying to do is by looking at the colors I'm using, maybe. And so if you're then looking at my stand in the shop and the colors are all similar, cohesive, from the same families, and complementing each other, then that might be a way to bring everything together. So moving forward, I'm trying to use very neutral colors, but neutral colors with a complementary aspect so that everything is quite cohesive. It'll still be colorful. It's just going to be that it's going to be colors that go together with themselves, and work really nicely. So yeah, that's one aspect I've been looking at. And different things I think I will have to leave for next year because there's a lot I wanted to do this year and I've not achieved them so far. I wanted to start really focusing on my second novel from my trilogy and really focus on writing a lot more on that, and I haven't had the headspace to do it yet because I'm busy doing these other things. So I'm really trying to work out how to segment my businesses so that I can allocate time for each thing. So, and then for some reason, I really want to do a podcast. I don't really know why, but I have this thing in my head that I want to do a podcast. So I need to think about what that means. Is it just doing it for doing its sake? Do I just like the sound of my own voice? I need to figure out why I want a podcast. I mean, I have a really nice microphone, and for some reason, I really want to use it in that way. I want to do a podcast. I talked to my brother about doing a podcast before. There's another friend of mine who might be doing something as well. So it might still happen, but maybe not in the way I'm thinking it's going to happen. So yeah, that's another way that I'm thinking of things. But yeah, I thought I should just share this time. I'm not sure how long I've been recording for. Is that saying? I think it's saying 12 minutes to me. Next month, I will be swapping my topic that I've been doing recently, which is of an owl. I've been painting owls in the Friday kind of sheer that I've been doing on my channel here. So I'm going to be painting a mole. So a mole, not like the mole on your face. It's a mole that's a little creature that comes out of a hole in the ground, and usually causes little earth domes. So yeah, and I'll tell the story of to why I'm going to be focusing on that for next month as the themed animal. I've got many ideas, but as I'm going through my studio, I think I should explain. The reason that I'm most of the time a bit scatterbrained when I'm in here is because I'm really enjoying my space. This winter that went past was so cold, I could not be in here, and it was terrible. It was a real struggle. But being in here, and I'm tidying, and as I'm going through everything I have and organizing, I am understanding what it is that I can create. I'm getting inspiration from my own stuff. It's like an Aladdin's cave. As I'm going through boxes, I am getting excited with what I'm finding. I'm trying to think of how I can use the different items. So, yeah, I'm always a bit scatterbrained because until I've seen everything and I've organized everything in a way that I can understand what I have here, I will be able to be more cohesive in my discussions with you. So yeah, I wanted to show also, yeah, I've been loving my sketchbooks recently and going through them as well and just getting inspiration from some of the stuff I've had. So just so many ideas of things to create. This is one of my pages that I did some time ago. Have I got a date on this? No date. so many ideas, and seeing as I started, oh yeah, the t-shirts I forgot to mention as well. Aside from printing them, I bought a handful of t-shirts that I'm going to hand paint with fabric paint designs onto. So I'll just show you some of those actually as well. Let's see from here. Can you see? So I hand painted this one. So I bought it from the shop and I put it onto one of my little template things so that I could paint onto it. And so this is the first one I've done, which is like a floral piece. So it's 100% cotton, and I got this from the charity shop. I thrifted it as well, and I wanted to start reusing them. So I've hand painted this floral design onto it. So what I did is that as soon as I got it, I hand painted the design onto it. And what I'm going to do is then wash it, because I wanted to test it to make sure that it stays on as well. So I did the hand painting first of the fabric paint, and it was an interesting process. I mean, this is my first ever one, and I wanted to do something generic like my florals that I know that people love, because I usually have my florals on my scarves. So I wanted to see what it'd be like, and I've been going for 100% cotton fabrics. So it looks so good. I deliberately got different colors as well, so that I could see what it would be like with the colors that I want to paint with. So this one, this size is a size 20, long sleeve, crew neck. So the different tops, I think I got about 5 tops. So this one is one of them. And I've got one on the table just here that I'm still painting as well. So I started this today. So you can see, it looks very interesting there. It's supposed to be a fox. It's not finished. I put the first layer on. So once it is dry, I will add some more layers. So I want to really get into creating my brand stuff, like on t-shirts, but I wanted to also start seeing what it'd be like to paint them on. And so each t-shirt's going to be completely unique if I did that, but I know that it's not going to be necessarily working smart doing all those t-shirts. But if it's something I can do and start the process so that I can invest specifically into branding, you know, like merchandise that you can wear, then I'm willing to do it. So, but each design would be completely different. So that's going to be fun to see what that's like. So as I said, I got different colors. So this one is like a peachy color, and this is a short-sleeved one. So short-sleeved kind of V-neck one. So once I have all the t-shirts ready, that would be so much fun. And I have some more. I got a white t-shirt as well. Here's one. I got a white t-shirt, and I got this kind of turquoise green color as well, and this kind of khaki color as well. So it's going to be fun to see what I can put on them. And then, yeah, then I'll wash them out and hopefully they'll be fine. So I will reveal what they look like fully, the range of them at the end of that, once I've done them. Also, I'm remembering now that my folksy shop online, I want to kind of like revamp it and put some more items that I'm not selling in my actual physical shop in town. I want to put some of those items on the folksy shop as well, because I've been getting some sales through there, and I'm thinking I'm not really utilizing it enough for what I'm paying, because I'm paying the monthly installment that helps you kind of be able to post as many items as you want. So I need to use that. So I'm gonna have to, yeah, look into doing some photo shoots. It's gonna be exciting. I can't wait. And also, I think the last thing I want to say here before I go is that I've been getting some packaging recently to try and present my artwork in a really good way. So the packaging has been for some items that I've had, and I think last Christmas I didn't present very well in the shop. So I wanted to make sure that when customers and clients look at my artwork, these specific items. They can see them clearly and they can understand what they're seeing, and they look very nicely presented. And then my labeling as well. So I'm going to show you some examples of these, of some frogs that I created, sculpted frogs. And I've sold some of them, but the ones I have left were still at home, so I want to take those in as well to the shop. But my presentation has changed a lot. So I'll get those, and I'll get some of the garland that I created last year as well. So I'll go for the garland first. You're going to see me go that way, and then I'll disappear that way. So I have these frogs that I used to have in boxes like this. So they're part of my croak tree collection, sculpted frogs, and I used to put them in these kind of boxes with like some fill-ins, you know. But what happened was that in order to display them, I'd have to kind of take them out and then sit them on the top, which was very delicate, and I always felt they would fall off, or it just wouldn't be very safe for them. But it was really a nice box, I thought, for posting. Like if I want to post this to a client online, which is what I did for one of my customers, I posted the frog. But display wise, I wanted something that would work. So I ordered some, let's see, what would I call them? Clear boxes. The ones that you kind of like fold together and put together. But it was specifically for my garlands, which are these ones here. Because I wanted to display my mushroom autumnal, kind of autumn garlands in a better way that people could see them, the colors, and they would also, you know, be able to tell what they are, and I could package it, and I just felt they looked aesthetically better like this than what it was that I had before. So that was what I did. I ordered these boxes, and I didn't know that when I ordered these boxes that actually when I ordered them they had another size in the pack, in the selection. I thought it was just the long ones like this, but it ended up being another pack, which was a square one. So when I started folding them, I suddenly realized that these were in there. And the funny thing is, I'd been trying to find boxes exactly this kind of size for my frogs, and they were already they were like half and half with this. So it was just really epic and very amazing that I already had the boxes and I didn't know. So now basically look at the display compared to what I had before. This, where you can see my frog, or this. I mean, it's just amazing because it works so much better. So yeah, and they've got their little eyes. And then what I did also is I printed out, I created a design and I printed out a sticker, which I then stuck to the top of the packaging. So now it looks really, really aesthetically pleasing to me. I feel like it's improved a lot. And so we've got this, and these are like lily pads and little floral designs on them. So it's a lot better than what it was. So yeah, I think as a display item, that looks great. You can see what the character is, and I will put a proper picture of this up on the side because I don't think you can appreciate it fully the way it looks. I'm not really sure about this angle. I hope it's working. So this is a green one. So I'm trying to see if I can actually get this clear enough for you to see. I don't know, my camera, I'm still learning from this camera. I don't know if you remember that I got this new some time ago. So I'm still trying to learn how to use it. But yeah, the packaging improved a lot, and I'm really impressed with that. So these are the little exciting things I've been having. I get an idea for something and I'm problem solving them. I'm like, how can I make this better? How can I take it to another level? And that's basically what I do in here. It's like I look at my display and I'm like, I need the customers to be able to see the item, to understand what the item is. I've got my logo underneath because presentation wise, I didn't want to put it anywhere around. I want you to be able to see it without any interruptions. And then with the aesthetics the way it is, I really liked the way it looked. So I didn't want to put even the label to say that it's the Crook Tree collection. I put that underneath. So you can just look at it and just instantly connect with the actual product and decide from there if you want it or not. So I think that was just exciting. That happened this week. So I'm taking these into the shop as well. And I have I'm trying to decide to make some more of these because I do have their little bodies that I've already pre-designed so that I can add the clay to it. So that's something I want to do some more of that. So I'll get onto that at some point. You see me working in clay again, but that would be these are air dry clays that I used. These are not ceramic ones. At some point I'd like to try these in ceramic, but the eyes would not be the same because these are like glass eyes that I have for these that I've put in. And I have quite a lot of those glass eyes that I still want to use. So I might just stick with the air dry clay with them for a while before I start thinking about anything else. I've not actually thought about that if glass is used in that way in ceramic. I think I would have to paint that with something else. I'm not sure if I want to lose the eyes because I really love the way those eyes are. But yeah, so this was a fun discovery this week. Trying to order these, and I actually ended up ordering boxes that I actually needed. So that was amazing. And now I know where to get them, so that helps me a lot. But just planning. I mean, I looked at these and I was like, a box that's maybe 15 centimeters. I have to actually follow numbers now. I'm really bad at doing that. So I had to figure out the maths of the space I needed. And I was like, surely these exist. Because presentation-wise in the shops, when you see packaging, they must exist. And I've managed to find these. So I'll put the details for these as well at some point. But these are garlands and they're so much fun. I created them from air dry clay as well. And so they come out like this. They're a bit tangled right now, but they're easy enough to untangle because it's really nice rope or string, I should say. And they're just really, really colorful. And you know, like autumn is coming now, so it'd be great to just hang these up as a little decor. Autumn decor. So look at that. Hand painted, molded, hand painted by me. And there's leaves, there's little leaves, and different colored mushrooms. Oh, it was so much fun creating these, to be honest. A lot of fun. Let's see if I can actually get this a bit closer. Don't think I can. Don't have the acumen for doing this yet, the understanding. But yeah, a lot of fun. So yeah, this is what I've put into the packaging. I'm still trying to think if I should do anything else other than just have them sitting in it. I don't really want to confuse people too much, so I've been just thinking of just leaving them the way they are. I might do a sticker that goes underneath. I don't know, I need to figure it out. I don't want to just do things just because, but I feel like there's some, maybe use some smaller stickers and stick them around. I'll figure something out. So just put that in. So these will go in just in time for Christmas. So maybe my next installment. If you see any of these that, if you want to actually have a look at a different variety, I have 6 of them that I created last year. So this one has some blue in it. But yeah, I have 6 of them with a variety of mushrooms and leaves. Yeah, they just look really cute. I mean, you have to see them to understand it physically. So hopefully these kind of displays in the shop will just catch people's eyes. So the next time I'm in, I will take the garlands, but these are going in with me. So yeah, I think that's enough share. I've probably really rambled. I'm so sorry. I think of things and I think I'm finishing, and then something else came in. So, but yeah, I thought I should share this today. No Wednesday live, just this, due to family time spending. So yeah, I will see you on the next Wednesday. But also, actually, the next Wednesday I'm going into the Scottish Design Exchange. I'm going into the shop. So I might have to do another one of these for you next week. Yeah, that's probably what might happen. I might have to film that ahead and tell you some other stuff. Hopefully I'll be more organized than today. So, but yeah, I will see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be creative. Like I say for my channel, Bea Creative TV. I really think that creativity helps us enjoy life more. It's like it's dreams, it's like dreaming. And we take a step at a time towards our dreams. And I just think about, like, for a lot of things, like here, the clay. If I hadn't bought the clay and played around with it, I wouldn't have made these things. There's inspiration all around us. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next one. Please do subscribe because I want to be able to share more with more people, and they can get ideas for things they want to do, and they can go ahead and try doing it because we only get this one life. So let's have fun in it. There's a lot going on, and yeah, we can find joy in the littlest things, to be honest. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. I am off now. I might go and get some tea, I think. And then, yeah, I'll start uploading this so that I can give it for you guys to see today. So, see you later. Bye. Please subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Oops.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell them about the animation. Okay, next time.